Welcome back to another episode of EVTV. I'm Zoe.
And I'm Arden.
Last Tuesday was the first day fans were allowed back in the stands. For more, we go to Arden and I.
The girls' basketball game versus Battle Mountain on Tuesday was the first game of the B season where parents were allowed to watch in person.
We just miss supporting our child. Just being here, showing that we're here to encourage her no matter win or lose. We just want to see her have fun and play something she loves.
You can't do that really on our TV.
We're all super excited because it's our daughter's senior year, so obviously to watch her person is so much better than watching her on TV.
I was kind of disappointed that there wasn't going to be a crowd and that we were just kind of dancing for ourselves, and that's okay and everything, but having a crowd makes it worth it because we're performing, we're dancing, we're athletes, so we're doing it for everybody.
With COVID, new regulations have been put into place.
So we have an online ticketing system that we got through the district this year. And that's what we use for football. So we actually have a site on our website where you click on and you buy your tickets electronically. So we'll space families out 6 feet apart. We'll have hand sanitizer out there. We have to clean the gym in between each game, so everyone has to leave, and we clean all the chairs and disinfect everything. So try to do the best we can. A lot of that doesn't change anything else we've done with the basketball team. They still have to wear masks. They still have to seat, 6 feet apart. We have these weird benches over there. And we had a plan already talking about how we'd separate the bleachers, how we would get people in, how we would clean in between. So a lot of it was already in place on how we could have the safety factors done. The ticket, it's got your QR code on it and we scan it in. So we're pretty high class.
Families and fans are excited to support student athletes from the stands.
Honestly, I felt pretty excited because this is a unique opportunity with all this COVID stuff going on.
The parents are really grateful to be able to come in and watch.
We were so excited. We've been watching our daughter online, and it's just so really nice to be back in the stands, feeling the vibe, cheering for her.
It's more exciting watching her in person than online because you get to see it more action.
I'm really proud of our coaches and our players and our families. It's been a really tough several months. And they've shown a lot of patience and gratitude. Gratitude that our kids have been able to play and gratitude for everything they've been able to do.
Yeah, you can really see their facial expressions and you can see their movement, and if they're agitated or if they're really controlled and focused or if they're really happy and excited. So it's really nice being in person.
See us cheer.
That's right. Yeah, I think that helps them.
That close game can be persuaded, the momentum sways one way or the other because the fans have that kind of an impact. So I'm hoping we get a little bit more of a home court advantage now that we have fans in attendance.
Yes, the main difference being here today is that we really get to re-experience that, and it's exciting all over again.
And so I just, I want to applaud our families and our programs for just that tenacity and all that they've shown through that.
So I think everyone's excited for some noise at the games.
This has been Arden and Zoe with Fans in the Stands.
Now a blast to the past. We are going back to the class of 1985 state basketball championship. For more, we go to Langston and Sam.
I'm Rich Rodriguez. I was a member of the 1985 undefeated championship team.
My name's Matt Heller, and I was on the undefeated state championship basketball team.
I'm Chris Fedrizzi, and I was a junior on the Eagle Valley High School 1985 state basketball championship.
1985 was the year Eagle Valley won its first and only state championship for basketball, following an undefeated season.
Obviously, we all loved playing basketball, and Coach Scott was a really good coach, and we all liked playing the same style, which was up and down the court, pressing, trying to score as many points as we could.
We ran like crazy. Coach Scott understood that it's basketball. It was really a conditioning thing for track athletes in the winter, so we ran the halls of high school like crazy. We did wall sits, but primarily I'd say conditioning. But we had a mosquito press that was just devastating to other teams.
Throughout that whole weekend, there's 3 games that we played, and each game we had a different leading scorer, so each game somebody else came up. Just how everybody contributed equally and was, it wasn't just one person, it was a whole group of guys.
The team approached this season with hard work, dedication, and strategy.
Again, I think the more and more we got to being undefeated, started getting 14 games, 15 games, 17 games, and it was like, I was kind of worried, like, I think we need to lose the game before we go into the state. I don't know, it's pretty tough to go undefeated.
There was one game that was close at the state championship, at that tournament. It was either Strasburg or Vicksburg, I think, but obviously we ended up beating them. That was a little nerve-wracking.
Throughout the 23-game season, the team had lots of memorable moments and experiences.
John Harris and James Canaday had a ritual before every game. They called it praying to Emu, whatever, and they'd go off and do their little prayer before the game. And I had a ritual where I actually wore the same socks for practice and all the games from the start of football season all the way to the end of basketball season. So they were pretty ripe by the end of the year.
I had a half-court buzzer beater that we didn't need. The after party was pretty good. That was funny. Bus rides were crazy.
Since the unprecedented season, many of the members went on to graduate high school, but all of the players still remember the great experience they had on the '85 basketball team. This has been Sam and Langston.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of EVTV.